All right, there's a suburb near Philly that's repainted one of their roads with zigzagging lane lines, not to be trendy, but to slow drivers down. Locals complained about speeding, so traffic engineers added wavy lines down the middle and edges of the road as a calming measure. There's even a sign warning of the new pattern. Residents aren't happy about this. They're calling it weird, awkward, even an eyesore. Some say drivers are just ignoring it. Watch the story when you see this. Would something like this actually work here in Detroit? Hell, does it work? I don't think it does. You decide.
You've got to see this. It is not an obstacle course. This is a real road in Montgomery County. Check out the curvy lines here. We posted the story over the weekend, and it's a hot button issue. A township in Montgomery County came up with what it says is a solution to stop speeders. NBC 10's Deanna Durante live along Grays Lane in Montgomery Township. Deanna, I'm wondering, is this a hit or miss with neighbors?
Well, it depends on who you talk to. Some of them are glad that after 2 years of complaints, the township stepped up to try and do something to control speeding here. The township tells me it has been a problem here for at least 2 years. They've been investigating solutions to try and calm traffic. But due to PennDOT regulations and concerns for public safety, this is what their engineers came up with, and it was voted upon in a February board meeting.
I think it's kind of weird, but I don't know. They had fun driving up the road.
Zach's kids loved the zigzag road on Grays Lane.
At any given time, it's kind of like the Indy Speedway.
Hence the reason for the new traffic pattern here.
They put the speed sign out. This thing actually, if you're coming down the street, it lights up. That tells you what your speed is and things like that. That seems to work for a little bit, and then people get used to it, and they just keep going back to doing what they're doing.
Bob has lived along here for more than 20 years, and he knows the history of the problem and the attempts to get it under control. But this is a new one.
They're probably going to touch each one going down. There you go.
Looks like he's going straight.
Right, he touched the tips going down. So, like you said, if you weren't here, he would have went straight down the street, and they painted that for nothing.
We watched as cars slowed down and others who just drove straight through. We also watched as some handled the curves very carefully.
With all due respect, and remember, I'm saying with all due respect, that idea ain't worth a velvet painting of a whale and a dolphin getting it on.